Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, we awaken, inspire, motivate, and heal. If that sounds good to you, go ahead and subscribe because there's more to come. So, I know I talked about this a couple days ago in a video, but when I was asking for suggestions for videos that I should make, and somebody basically said they didn't know, and I asked them what their biggest complaint about life is, and they said that life sucks. So I'm going to talk today about why life sucks and why it actually doesn't suck. Like life, yes, it sucks, but it doesn't. And let me try to explain this. So basically, well, most of it is programming, right? Like they tell us from very young children, you have to go to school, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to stay in line, you have to fit in the box, you have to do what is expected of you, right? And that's just detrimental to all of our mental health, right? Like, if you look around the planet, all animals are so free. All animals use the planet as it is meant to be used. Like, it is abundant resource, not cutting down all the resources and draining the planet of its resources and then using its own planet against itself, like when it comes to the exhaust and how it's burning up the atmosphere. Or I don't know if burning up is the right word, but you know what I mean. It's like we're using the planet against itself, and it's kind of sad. But see, this planet is incredible, as well as same as they teach you that you have to fit into all of these boxes and that all of these things are true and they're just feeding you a bunch of lies. They're also not telling you things. They're never going to tell you that your emotions manifest, that you can strictly master your inner world, like your emotional, mental, your overall just well-being. And if there is no enemy within, there is none without. Like, as soon as your internal world is mastered, the outer world can affect you because you're vibrating at a different level and only attracting the good things into your life. Like, the frequency that your cells are vibrating at is the frequency of the future you are attracting. So once you kind of figure that out, you can kind of reverse engineer it, right? You can decide, shit, I'm going to think really positive thoughts today. I'm going to think about how good my life really is and all the things that I've been, looking over and not really giving proper credit where credit is due. A lot of us kind of, I don't know how to say this. It's really simple what I'm trying to say. We take things for granted. Yeah, a lot of us do that. It's a problem because there's a lot of people that have a lot less than us, and some of the things that they're praying and crying for, we have, and we just look past, I don't care how bad your situation is. Somebody has it worse, right? And that doesn't mean that your pain is invalid. That doesn't mean that you're not allowed to feel the way that you feel, but you cannot dwell in it. Guys, like, feelings are not something to be bottled down and kept within your body forever, because then you're forever going to not only be feeling like shit, but you're also going to be attracting more shit. Feelings are nothing but navigational systems. See, you're supposed to feel your feelings, move through them, release them. You're supposed to take note of them, sort them out, see what they are, what's going on, get over it. And I don't mean get over it like just shove it down or whatever. Like, no, I mean like work through it. And eventually you'll heal through it. I don't mean like get over it. I mean like get over the hurdle. Like, you know what I mean? Get past it. Like, you can do it. If you start looking on the bright side when it comes to everything, acknowledging your emotions and actually feeling through them, like the negative emotions when they come up, honoring them, but don't sit in them. Don't live in them, because then you're just attracting more of that shit into your life, and you don't want that. None of us want that. life doesn't suck, okay? The way the world is set up is what sucks. The actual process of life on this planet is pretty fucking amazing. And the more I think about it, and the more I dive deeper into it, and the more I kind of grasp spirituality and the spiritual laws of the universe, or universal laws of the universe, because they're technically not spiritual laws, they're just universal laws, the more I realize life doesn't suck at all. They're trying to trick us into thinking that it does. Because if they can trick us into thinking that it does, they can control our vibration. They can control what we manifest in our reality. They can control everything. But if we can master who we are, master the universal laws, master our own understanding of ourself, we attract everything that comes into our lives. We are in control of everything. And then you realize, shit, life on this planet is actually pretty fucking incredible. Being alive at this time is a fucking gift. Like, it's a gift. Not everybody is going to make it as far as you. There's people every day that are dying of all different ages. It's not like there's a guaranteed age that you make to. No, people are dying every day. People that were just born, like children. People of all ages, people my age didn't wake up today, you know? Like, stop thinking of life as this cycle that you have to get through. Because I personally believe in reincarnation, and if you think you just gotta get through it, well, you're gonna be born into it again. Like, there ain't no end. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, there ain't no end to that. Cycles repeat if they're not learned from. So the main issue is that people are too busy focusing on what they want you to focus on. They put the negative news in your face. They put all sorts of different fear-mongering and things to lower your vibration and distract you to all the bad things in the world. See, this universe is so diverse. There is things that are really, really, really amazing, incredible things on this planet. Beautiful souls, the most incredible experiences, amazing things. And then there's the opposite. There's really, really bad, really, really bad shit. People who do really fucking horrible shit. People that have to experience really bad shit. Really bad everything, right? There is such an array of things on this planet. There is literally all of the arrays. And the fact that more of which is focused on, gets manifested, means we're in control of that. As long as you're awake to it. See, you can't be in control of it and then turn on the news. You can't be in control of it and believe everything they tell you. Once you realize, shit, I am in control of my own life. I am in control of my own thoughts. I am in control of how I feel. And don't get me wrong, it's unhealthy to feel good all the time. That's just ignoring issues where there is issues, because life happens and there is negative experiences that are going to happen that are going to make you feel bad, and that's okay. But again, don't live there, okay? You're supposed to acknowledge it. You're supposed to feel it. You're supposed to understand that it's there, but you can't live there, because you're just going to attract more of it into your life, okay? And it's really not funny. It just seems funny just because people don't get it. Like, it's so easy. It's really easy, you guys. It's really easy. The whole process of living a happy life is easy. You control you. Your thoughts will manifest your reality. And there's always people that doubt that are like, oh, well, I told myself that I have a Mercedes-Benz 8 times yesterday, and where's my Mercedes-Benz? Like, yeah, but were you saying it sarcastically? When you said it, did you have that feeling of belief in every single cell in your body? Because if you didn't, it's not going to work. Like, these laws work if you work them correctly. See, your thoughts, yes, they manifest, but they don't just manifest. You don't think it and it pops up. Like I said yesterday, I believe it was one of these past days, how you can just accidentally manifest an elephant in your cereal. If the first thought you thought, just when you think things, they just manifest, then you're just going to be manifesting out of control, because half of us can't even control our minds. But the fact that if you hold the steady vibration, like if you see what you want, you hold the belief that it's yours, and you continue to say in your head that it's coming and it's here and it's already here, I already have it, and you hold that belief and that frequency and that as if you're stepping into a parallel universe of what you already want to be yours, if it's already yours. And if you're stepping into that and you fully believe with every single ounce of your being that that is mine, I deserve that, it is on its way, I am worthy of that, I have that, and on every single fiber of your being, you know that it's yours, well, then you're on your way. See, and it's tricky. They make it tricky on purpose. They don't teach us any of this shit in school. They don't. I remember very, very briefly conversation with law of attraction and everything is energy, and tapping the table saying it's energy, and we're just kind of looking at the science teacher like he was dumb. Like, what the fuck? Because I'm pretty sure I'm sitting on my chair. Like, they did not teach us any depth into that. They went so briefly over it and skip, because we're teaching them to get jobs and go out and exchange most of their life for a little bit of money. They didn't teach us jack shit. And the more we wake up and realize that they didn't teach us jack shit, the more we wake up to the truth and realize that shit, this planet is fucking amazing in every single sense. And abundance is truly the frequency of this planet. Because if you look around, there's an abundance of acorns, there's an abundance of grass, there's an abundance of leaves on trees. There's literally an abundance of every goddamn thing. And last time I checked, the apple trees don't sit there and go, maybe I'll make half as many apples this year. Like, I don't want to make the neighbor trees feel bad. Like, nature is abundant. Nature soaks up as much goddamn water as it can. Humans are the only ones that seem to think that, maybe I shouldn't do that. Like, you have every single right to grow to your fullest potential. You really do. And it's just life has taught you that you couldn't. See, they lied to our parents. And all these lies have just been trickling down as what people honestly and truthfully believe to be the truth that they're handing to their children. Nobody knows that they and their parents have been lied to this entire time. So nobody is trying to lie to their children. Everybody has been duped. Everybody has been fooled. And only when people's third eye starts opening do they go, oh shit, that ain't right. That ain't right. That's when you truly wake up and say, shit, it feels so good to be alive. And that is from Ralph Smart. And I would highly recommend watching Ralph Smart on YouTube if you have not already. He is the one who started my spiritual awakening about 7 years ago. Like, I stumbled across one of his videos and it triggered my spiritual awakening. Like, he started my spiritual awakening. I would binge watch his videos for the first several months because, yeah, he triggered mine. I remember watching a video and then it was like the next day that I had opened the fridge and seen all the ingredients and the things that I was eating, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Yeah, so I highly recommend watching him. So I'm hoping you understand that life does not suck. I promise you, life does not suck. Okay? It doesn't. It really fucking doesn't. Life is actually pretty fucking amazing. But if you believe your life is gonna suck, it's probably because life has proven to you that life sucks. So that if you continue to hold that, it's going to continue to prove to you how life sucks. You see, life can be really, really fucking bad or really, really fucking good. And it's all your choice. It's all your choice. And I'm a firm believer of people don't wake up to that in this lifetime. Hopefully they will next lifetime, because yeah, I'm a firm believer in reincarnation. The fact that patterns are repeated. So I'm really hoping that this brought a little bit of clarity. Life doesn't suck. It's your mindset, which isn't even your fault. This was programmed into all of us. as a form of control, to control the human species, because anybody that knows that how the mind works and the fact that our brain evolves itself based on how you speak. I've been started speaking things to myself like, my body knows how to heal itself, and my brain is regrowing. Like, I forgot what those are called, synapses. I haven't affirmed that one as much. I'm gonna have to re-Google that. But if there's like disconnects in the brain and stuff, you can reprogram that by how you speak. So I have spoke on this already about how I am off of ADHD medication. I'm never taking that again. I am going to reprogram my brain so that my brain functions just goddamn fucking fine with ADHD, to the point where I don't even need meds, because I'm going to re-evolve my brain, at least to that point minimum. And then I'm just going to play around, have some fun. You can program your brain to do anything. I am also going to try to reprogram my eyes so that I don't need glasses. Or like, not like reprogram, but like regrow, basically. Because again, you can speak to your body and it responds. That's not something that they will ever teach you. But like, yeah, hospitals aren't as necessary as they say. Like, yeah, accidents happen, you can cut off an arm, you need fucking help now. Like, you need to go to the emergency room. But like diseases and such, I have a strong belief that hospitals are not needed for diseases. I have a strong belief that diseases are a made-up thing in the mind. A disease is a certain frequency that so many people have been vibrating at that they give it a name. But I strongly believe that you can kind of get rid of that. You can like reverse it. You can kind of speak at the opposite. You can kind of start affirming the reality you want, right? All of that is totally optional. Like, you really... let me start the car. I'm bringing my son to school here pretty soon. Making sure it warms up because the whole thing is covered in snow. Okay. Yeah, like, life doesn't suck. You guys, that's what they want you to think. Like, that's exactly where they want you. They want you to feel powerless, because as soon as people start waking up to their power, one, we're going to start telling people, because, I mean, at least not me, I can't keep something this good a secret. Like, this changes all of mankind, some of the stuff that I've been learning, so you can't just swallow it and use all the information for yourself. I mean, I'm not a greedy person. I'm confident, but I am not cocky, as many people might think I am. I have one more thing to add about that. A lot of people say that you should be humble. I looked up the definition of that, and I actually wrote a blog post about this. Being humble is not a good thing. Being humble is to not know your value. If somebody tells you to be humble, it's because they're mad that you know your value, and they don't want you to. So anyone that wants me to be humble can fuck right off, because I'm going to know my value. Okay? Thank you. I'm not going to think I'm better than everybody else, but I'm going to know the value that I hold. That's for sure. And I know damn well, without a shred of doubt, that life on planet Earth is absolutely fucking incredible, amazing. It's stupendous. Like, it truly is. It's absolutely fucking... It's mind-boggling to me. Life doesn't suck. That's how they taught you. And as soon as we all realize that, again, just breathe in that good-ass prana. So that is all for today. I hope you guys have learned something from this, or at least kind of have a different perspective on life. And I hope that you start thinking that it doesn't suck, and maybe certain things suck, like when it comes to like how the earth is built right now, like the whole system. Certain things about life suck, but nothing, like life itself, does not suck. Okay, I absolutely promise you. If you guys still aren't really sure what I'm putting down, or I don't know, I guess just if you still have questions about this topic, just hit me up in the description box and maybe I'll make a part 2 about it and explain more in depth, but I hope this about covered it. So, I will see you guys tomorrow.